Hello gamers, and welcome back to Let's Play Challenge of the Five Realms. We're going to go to Thalassy now to explore the Realm of the Water Dwellers. Now, we can only get there by boat. There's actually two places you can go. I'm not going to waste the time going to this one, because I know this is not the one we need to go to. You just get there and it says you didn't find no realm. Okay, so basically you go to Galraven and you go here using the ship's passage, and it says that you didn't find anything. Now we know to go to Pindar. And from here, that a gnome can buy some fine tobacco around here. From here, we have to use some of our time walking, but it's not really walking, we're going by ship. We teleported here, and now we need to just go to the world map and choose here. We already bought a ship's passage, so it will take us right there. We bought a ship's passage our first time going. And Pindar probably is the best to go to, because that darkness is getting pretty close, and if it overtakes Pindar, then we cannot come back. You have found the portal to Thalassy. Will you enter? Yes, we will. I would like nothing better than to carve these males like oafish pigs they are. Look around, these Thalassians seem very aggressive. The Thalassians are known for their stubborn aggression. I do not know what component we need from this realm to destroy Grimnoth, but I'm sure it is a symbol of change from the Thalassian ruler. If they are to evolve as a race, they must overcome their hostile ways. Try to reason with them. This is an important component we need to create a powerful spell which will weaken Grimnoth. Do not lose this vial of water. What do you want, Smoothskin? I have no time for insignificant landworms such as you. I attend to the Emperor's business. Very well. Attend to my own business. Now, we don't need any more water vials. So all these spell components, I'm just going to leave them lying around because they put so many in here. It's rather ridiculous. Traps. Witch's Orb has the damage. Seal of Ingelfim. Seal of Arado. What just happened? These are unsettled times for Thalassy. Our emperor has been assassinated, his son has ascended the throne. A huge whale swims along the west end of the city, threatening destruction, and members of the Dassel tribe are taking advantage of the situation. I hope our new emperor is a great enough warrior to conquer these many enemies. Here. See, Thalassy is really just kind of clean cut. You do just only a few things, and you're done. There's not a lot to do in Thalassy. Not a lot of places to go, just not a lot, period. But however, it is a realm that does have a world map. Unlike Alveola, Thalassy does have a world map with a few places to go. But there's just not as many people, I guess you'd say, to talk to. As you see, all these places are empty with nothing in there. And every now and then you find a place like this. We Thalassians will advance no further as a people until we stop becoming bloodthirsty sharks whenever we face a problem. For example, this Leviathan that inhabits our waters, a magnificent creature, a miracle of Mother Ocean, and those military buffoons won't rest until they've melted down its blubber and planed its bones into building materials. Okay. So he thinks we should not fight the whale. Unsettled times. Emperor's been assassinated. Yeah, we already talked to you. I think. Thalassian Tavern. In some ways, the gender schism is a good thing for Dassel females. Before they left for Ingelfem, rich Rodians routinely forced themselves on Dassel females. When I think of the things those aristocrats did... Hey, is that a smirk on your face? Is the dishonor of our females amusing to you? Of course not. No, you find the humiliation and heartbreak a thing of laughter? A lark? A jest? Then if you laugh with the Irradians, you can die with them as well. Well, that escalated quickly. Old Castle, Valakor, Sign of Bane, Ventura. Archers. Stellarex. Later. Night. Panoramacan. And quick combat. Let's see what you got. Valakor. Not bad. 12. Pencil is dying. Pencil. Nothing important there. Little fish, drink with me. Pink little fish, come ho ho, sit here with me. A tempting offer, noble warrior, but perhaps another day. Do you say that I'm not worthy to drink with you? Not at all. It's just that I am not thirsty, nothing more. I think you laugh at me, little fish. For that I will carve your gills from you and feed them to the great bulls. Wow, great. Another battle. Here we go. So John Old Castle, Sir Valakor. We're going to end it there and just go straight for quick combat. These 2 warriors should be enough. 28, not bad. Just a warhammer. Celebrate with me, stranger. Tomorrow I swim to Ingelfim to search for a mate. Wish me well. I believe I lost sound, so we're going to turn that back on. And music. Maybe there's just no sound in this area. There we go. Rumor is that the Dassel have acquired a formidable new weapon and plan to move against we Irradians. Even if the rumor is true, I welcome their attack. No Dassel weapon is deadly enough to make up for their lack of courage. I, for one, have had enough of our diplomats treading water before Dassel elders. Once again, the hour of the blade is at hand. All these warriors. It's weird, because you look at them here and they're green, but in their pictures, they're blue. Highly odd. I too will soon make the swim to Ingelfim. I tell you, Pink One, I miss the females. It is foolish for them to live apart, but the Thalassian is a stubborn creature. They will not return until we admit that we are wrong in our treatment of them. That will not soon happen. Alright, kindly move. Out of my way, good sir. Thank you. By the six tides, you are an ugly little swimmer. I thought that the Dassel were the ugliest creatures underwater, but I was wrong. You need to put some muscle on your bones and grow a tail if you plan on impressing the females in Ingelfin. Okay. There you go. Let's move on. This is the castle, so to speak. This is not the king. The Emperor is not in attendance at the moment. Might I help you? I am Indil Dread, an advisor and minister to the Emperor as I was to his father before him. You do not appear to be a Thalassian. You look like an air breather. If so, you would not be the first to enter Thalassi. What circumstances force you from your element? This may sound fantastic, but it is true. I came from another dimension in Acardia, a land called Alonia, where I was prince of the realm, until one known as Grimnoth slew my father and demanded that I deliver the crown to him. I have since searched long and far for allies and weapons with which to avenge my father and protect my kingdom. During this time, I encountered a portal bridging the barrier between our dimensions. I survive here by virtue of magic. Your tale bears eerie resemblance to recent events here. Not long ago, our monarch, Emperor Gluron, was assassinated by a reptilian sorcerer who demanded dominion over all Thalassy. Prince Claret III assumed the crown and, like you, vowed revenge. However, a new crisis has delayed his search for Grimnoth. In the meantime, all of us at court await the sorcerer's next move. Since we face a common foe, perhaps we can join our efforts. Perhaps. What is your business here, No Tail? The Emperor... They got tails? I didn't know that. The Emperor is at the edge of the city, defending us from the dread fools, a fierce leviathan that threatens Arado. A daunting threat. Do you require assistance? The Thalassian army does not need the help of a legged pup like yourself. You got legs too. I mean, come on. Though we've yet to slay the whale, our brave troops have not suffered a single casualty. I see nothing that you could add to our forces. So the whale has not killed any. Interesting. I see nothing that you could add to our forces. Thalassians are the strongest, fiercest, and bravest of warriors. Our problem is that swords and spears are ineffective against such a great beast. We require new weapons, and soon we shall have one capable of slaying bulls. An inventor named Laxalt is said to have devised such a weapon so powerful that it is coveted by the warlords of both Aradian tribes, but it belongs to the Emperor in the name of all Thalassy. Laxalt is in hiding, but we shall find him, and if necessary, take his weapon from him. Okay, so there's a deadly new weapon about. You look close to the throne. Yours must be important duties. Most important of duties, preserving a fragile peace between my people, the Dassel and the Iradians. Not an easy job either, since the Iradians seek to continue their exploitation of us. Even now, after the Dassel have at last become their equals, they move to acquire a new weapon that they hope to make them dominant. The inventor of the weapon, a Thalassian known as Laxalt, has gone into hiding. Out of self-preservation, my people search for him. We are willing to pay him or anyone else for their weapon, whatever it may be. Okay. Everybody wants the weapon. I assume you are the power behind the throne? Oh, Finless one, well equipped. Genuine wit is a rare thing in Thalassy. I am Horace Bly, the Emperor's mediator between the great tribes. What need has an emperor for a mediator? Does he not make his own decisions? The history of Thalassy is frequently violent and sometimes tragic, a tale of conflict between three tribes, the Iradian, the Dassel, and the Ewelites. Historically, the Iradian minority has dominated Thalassy and have often persecuted the Dassel majority. A minority tribe persecuted by the majority? Unusual but true. The Iradians have generally been wealthier, better educated, more skilled at war than the Dassel, who have had only moderate success translating their great numbers into political strength. Over the course of centuries, the tribes have frequently warred, with each side seeking the eradication of the other. Finally, 100 years ago, with the violence threatening to destroy Thalassy, the two sides, brought together by diplomats from the tiny Eolite sect, forged the Grand Charter, which decrees that the Emperor shall be drawn from the Eolite sect, shall rule at the mutual consent of the large tribes, and shall impartially mediate their conflicts. From this agreement does the Emperor derive his legitimacy, a precarious perch upon which to rest a crown. I agree, and all the more precarious since the gender schism occurred. Well, you have your history lesson, awkward-looking stranger. If you'll excuse me, I am researching a dispute even now. Be careful while you're in town. You can't tell an Aradian from a Dassel by looking at them, and they are extremely sensitive to perceived ethnic slurs. Okay. He's the guy by the seat, yep. Okay, move on this way. And talk to you. You must be important to warrant space in the throne room itself. I guard the interests of my people, the Aradians, from the grasping, envious hands of the Dassel, who seek to take from us what we have earned. Our ancestors built Thalassy. They killed the beasts whose bones form our dwellings. Though my people will fight to protect what they have, we work at diplomacy for now. Diplomacy is often the more difficult of the two, especially when the other side cheats. An inventor called Laxalt has built a potent new weapon. Rumors say it is a device that projects spears further, faster, and more accurate than any soldier could hope to match. The Dassel search frantically for this man Laxalt, forcing us to match their efforts. Unlike the Dassel, however, we would submit the weapon to the Emperor in the interest of peace. We would pay in gold for the weapon. So the Emperor is not Aradian or Dassel. He is Eolite. I don't believe spears and courage will be enough to defeat this whale. Desperate measures must be taken, or I fear all is lost. An inventor named Laxalt is rumored to have devised a weapon that will project a spear at great speed over a distance. With such a weapon, we could kill the fierce Leviathan. Because of the whale and other threats to Arado, we can spare a few men to search for Laxalt, and we race against others to find him. If you can bring me the weapon, I can promise you a sizable share of this whale's bone and oil, enough to make you rich. Yay. Colonel de Sol. Your wound seems serious, friend. Are you in any pain? Thalassian warrior denies pain, little minnow. I earned this wound while defending Arado from the Leviathan's attack. I will give my life should that prove necessary. I would not remain here were I you. You hardly seem strong enough to endure the current should the beast turn and attack. This Leviathan has proven an elusive prey. I almost believe it as intelligent as a Thalassian. I have sent out 4 separate hunting parties, each with its own attack plan, and the whale has defeated all of them. We've had some injuries, but miraculously no one has yet died. We're pausing now to assemble more warriors. My strategy is to surround the beast with a double circle of my finest spear hurlers and overwhelm the whale with our numbers. What do you want from me? A deadly Leviathan threatens my city. A wizard named Gremnoth killed my father and demands my crown. I haven't time to address your concerns. And what kind of Thalassian are you? You're puny, pink, and have no tail or gills. Do Thalassians tell legends of other realms where the people are not of the water? The children learn stories about lands inhabited by air breathers and cloud dwellers. The stories are true. I am the new king of a race of air breathers known as the Elonians. Like you, I have witnessed my father's death at the Grimnoth's hands. If you would have vengeance on that reptile, assist me. 5 realms in all make up Nagardia. The crowns of each realm are spellbound. I seek to assemble the 5 crowns and use their power to kill the Dark Sorcerer. Like my father, I surrender this crown to no one. If you do have knowledge of Grimnoth, we must talk, you and I. But I have other matters to attend to first. The Whale-Vuls must die. You have my word we will speak of Grimnoth, but I must counter a more immediate threat, the Whale-Vuls. You have my word, blah blah blah. Alright, so we gotta take care of Vuls before he will talk to us. Now, After hearing what people would have Arado have said about the Whalefools, they've attacked him many times. They never speak of him attacking them. And they also say the whale has not killed. Only injuries, but no deaths. So let's go take a look at the whale. That's the world map. Oh, not where I wanted to go. I better not take me back up top. Okay, and there he is. The whale bulls. Catch up to him. And he moves fast. Alright. He tries to talk to us, but we can't understand him. This, my friends, after figuring out trying to kill the whale and everything my first playthrough, I learned there is one way to get past this. By using our friend Avatar's spell, Friend. Friending Fools. You have befriended the great whale voles. Somehow the unusual sounds the huge mammal has been making now seems to make more sense. Now I don't understand why the friend spell is what you need to use. I mean, it seems like they could have named this communication or something like that. I don't know. But they named it Friend. Maybe because they wanted a joke spell in there where if you used it on anybody they would follow you forever. But let's see. Great whale voles halts its motion and attends to you. Communication, empathy, at last understanding. You male Thalassians are unapproachable, without a trace of Latin telepathic ability. I am Leviathan, a guardian and protector of swimmers. Hear me, Thalassy. Though fierce warriors, you are but a small part of the watery vastness, a belligerent echo in the oceanic quiet. I am here to protect your city from the dangers that lurk in the depths. Out of fear, you have attacked me since my arrival, and I have been unable to communicate my intent to you. You are a people divided against yourselves. If your race is to evolve and mature, you must heal these divisions. If you allow me, I will stand the guard over your city. You will no longer need worry about threats from without, and will be free to lift your race from its ignorance. If you accept this offer of protection, I will remain. Attack me again, and I leave the sea. So there you go. Now all you little bastards attacking a animal trying to help you, what say you now? I admit my mistakes, Airbreather. The women of Inglefim told us Bulls was not hostile. But had you not worked your magic, we would have hunted the beast until we had killed it. In times of crises, my people have always been quick to use the spear. I tell you, we must change. Here, for my generals to see, I break my war spear and give it to you as a symbol of my pledge to ease our violent spirits. The broken spear, placed in your spell components. Now to this matter of Grimnoth. I cannot surrender my crown to you, but I will deliver it myself to that murderer and see that he pays for his crime. However, before I can join you, I must find the inventor Laxalt. While I have hunted the Leviathan, the leaders of the Aradians and Dazzle have been trying to acquire the inventor's new weapon. I cannot leave Thalassy until this challenge to my authority is met. The broken spear is the symbol of change that we need for our spell. Guard it and protect it. Alright. Let's take a look at our world map, or zoom out. Take a look at the map for here. All you can see, you don't see any buildings, all you see in this entire thing is the people that you can talk to. And you can still move. Swimming and everything, just fine. That's it. So now let's zoom back in. This dude just walking on the water. I wanted to check out this one dude in the top here I saw swimming. I think it's him. People in this town seem tense and easily irritated. I am obviously a stranger here. What events grip the populace so? Do you mean to suggest that the Thalassian warriors live in fear? Fear of what? An Emperor's assassin? A menacing Leviathan? You dainty-skinned tadpole, I will show you the life of a Thalassian warrior. And I will, unfortunately, give you death. Or rather, Sir John Oldcastle and Valakar will. Oh sure, attacks out of aim. Don't be a stupid king. Always running up. What's going on, guys? Is he dangerous? Stupid king. Alright, now, we're going to go ahead and go to the world map of Thalassy. See if we can't find this weapon. Here are the places we have to go. We have Ingelfim. Nothing here. Nothing there. Arado, of course. And a sunken ship. Gonna go to Ingelfim first. See who greets us. Well, aren't you a miserable excuse for a male? You swim like a tadpole. I've never seen anything quite so pitiful. Why would a poor specimen like yourself dare to travel to Ingelfim? In my quest to save my land from the clutches of Grimnoth, I'm leaving no area of the Strong unexplored. I recently learned that you Thalassian females are forced to live outside the circle of Thalassian men, and I wish to investigate. And what a punishment it is to be excluded from a society of bloodthirsty fools. I can imagine what tales they must have told. Perhaps they spoke of the great honor they pay us twice yearly with their feeble mating attempts. Our leader, Nika, will want to hear of this, I am certain. With this, we're going to go ahead and save it right here. And save over Aviala. We're going to save it and go ahead and end the Let's Play right here. If you liked the video, like it. If you want to see more, subscribe. And in the next video, we're going to finish up Thalassy. See y'all later.